Welcome back to Lord Gizmo. Today, we're stepping inside a pottery studio to watch a shapeless lump of clay become a fully functional cooking pot. The process is as satisfying as it is precise, so settle in and watch how it's done. Everything starts with a ball of clay pressed onto the center of a potter's wheel. This stage is called throwing, and it's where the body of the pot takes shape. It looks effortless, but throwing demands steady hands and a real understanding of the machine itself. At the heart of the setup sits the wheel head, a rotating metal disc mounted on a shaft. Below it, a splash pan catches stray clay and water as the wheel spins. And the wheel does far more than shape pots. It trims away excess clay, cuts a clean foot ring into the base, and even helps apply decoration, like colored slip or textured patterns. The pottery wheel has been around longer than most machines on Earth. The earliest versions appeared around 5000 BC as simple hand-turned turntables. By 2000 BC, potters had added flywheels, using stored momentum to keep the wheel spinning faster and longer. That same flywheel principle survives in many wheels today. Only now an electric motor does the work. Modern electric wheels come in belt-driven and direct-drive designs, with speed controlled by a foot pedal or a hand lever. There are alternative designs too, including standing wheels, angled heads, and even upside-down wheel heads built for specialty shapes. The man behind the wheel is Shobu Hashimoto, a master ceramic artist from Japan. If you want to see more of Shobu Hashimoto's work, check out his social media. Notice how he signs the piece while the clay is still soft. Once the pot goes through the kiln, that signature becomes permanent, impossible to erase or fake. With the main body finished, he moves on to the handles. But before he attaches them, it's worth looking at the material itself, because not all clay is created equal. Pottery clay comes in 4 main types. Earthenware, stoneware, porcelain, and ball clay. Earthenware, like terracotta, is coarse and porous, and humans have used it for thousands of years in both construction and pottery. Stoneware is denser and tougher, which makes it ideal for functional pieces like cooking and baking ware. Porcelain fires to a delicate yet durable finish, the material behind fine china and decorative work. Ball clay is the rare one, mined mostly in the eastern United States and Great Britain. It fires to a bright white and adapts to almost any ceramic application. Other clays exist like polymer clay and air-dry clay, but they sit outside the primary pottery family. Hashimoto works with earthenware, and here he's building a series of cooking pots. To shape a material this responsive, potters rely on a small arsenal of tools. The slice craft knife sculpts, carves, and adds fine detail. A chamois cloth smooths and compresses the rim while the wheel spins. Potter's needles sculpt and part the clay, and cut-off wires slice a finished pot cleanly off the wheel. Fettling knives handle trimming and carving, and ribs, loop tools, wire tools, and ribbon tools take care of smoothing surfaces and cutting texture. With that kit on the bench, a potter can pull almost any shape out of a spinning lump of mud. With the handles shaped and attached, the pot needs one final component, the lid. Before he shapes it, a quick word about the man himself. Shinobu Hashimoto is a renowned ceramic artist based in Sapporo, Japan. His focus is Japanese ceramics designed for modern life, with pieces built around simplicity and natural beauty. Through his channel, he shares techniques, tools, and open discussions on the craft, building a genuinely supportive pottery community. His work blends centuries of tradition with contemporary living, and it shows in every piece. Now, back to the clay in his hands. Earthenware fires at relatively low temperatures, between 1650 and 2000 degrees Fahrenheit, or 900 to 1100 degrees Celsius. The raw clay ranges in color from red to grey to white. It stays porous after firing, which is why potters coat it in glaze to make it waterproof. It's also softer than stoneware or porcelain, so finished pieces are more prone to chipping if handled roughly. With the pot and lid complete, both pieces get a coat of glaze before heading into the kiln. Inside, the clay goes through physical, chemical, and mechanical changes all at once. The most dramatic of these is vitrification, where glass-forming ingredients in the clay melt into liquid glass and fill the gaps between clay particles. As the piece cools, that glass hardens, sealing the structure into a dense, waterproof material. This is where earthenware differs from its cousins. Stoneware and porcelain fire hot enough to vitrify almost completely. Earthenware fire's too low for that, which is why the glaze does the waterproofing work instead. And with that, a ball of raw clay is now a finished cooking pot, thrown, signed, glazed, and fired to last for decades.